you mentioned you went on tour with Biggie.
Yeah, definitely, man. That was our first big tour. You know, shout out to Al Heyman, man. Al Heyman was doing tours back then, so that was the first time I me being a young dude from the block, I cussed Al Heyman out on the phone, literally. I ain't gonna tell you what they offered us, but I was like, yo, we getting like triple that. Just doing, you know what I mean? Just book dates. You got us on a tour for 50 dates and we're getting, I can't roll with that. And it's like, man, this is woo, woo, woo. Like Al Heyman had to bust it down to me, the significance of this tour. And I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. You know what I mean? But that's how much of a street dude I was. If it didn't make sense with the money, why do it? You know what I mean? We here, if I'm getting more money over here, why do it for less? You know what I mean? But he said, hey, man, back to back to back to back. You're gonna have about 2 days off. It's every day you're gonna be getting that. Every other day, every day you're gonna be getting that. Besides 2 days of the week. Now you probably booked 2 days of the whole fucking week, or probably 3 days. You're gonna be booked 5 to 6 days a week, compared to your 2 dates on your weekend that you're getting that full price, or your 1 date on the weekend. What adds up? What you talking about? So, end up getting on tour with Al Heyman and Biggie Smalls. It was the BET Teen Summit tour. So, Biggie Smalls, Jodeci, Mary J. Blige, Faith Evans, Junior Mafia, Little Kim, Naughty by Nature, Missy Elliott, Timbaland. They was opening acts at that time. They wasn't even Missy Elliott and Timbaland. Adina Howard, and who else was on with us? It's like I'm missing somebody. I said Jodeci, right?
I think so.
And Jodeci. So yeah, we on tour. We going ham. You know what I mean? Period. Instantly, my first few days on the tour. You know what I mean? We being from the Bay back then, they knew we had weed.
And this was right after I Got 5 on It came out, right?
This is like 5 on It comes out 4th of July. You know what I mean? Outrage Sacco comes out on 4th of July. 5 on It come out in June. We go platinum within a month. Before the album came out, I think. Before the album even dropped, we was on tour with Biggie and them. I think we went in July. Or June, I think it was June or, because we were still doing the remix and shit. I want to say it was July. And we was on that motherfucker a month and got kicked off that bitch, period. For shit that other people was doing. We was the opening acts. It was us, Adina Howard, Missy and them was before Adina Howard. So they had some type of groups. That was a Devontae Swain artist. So Missy, Timbaland, and they had some type of techno matrix looking shit with all the leather and shit. So they was some type of group. They was killing it. And then Adina Howard come on, then we come on. So on tour, it's a rule, nobody come on stage with liquor. You know what I mean? Because if you spill it, you know what I mean? But you got pyrotech and shit going, explosions in certain areas. People got to be a explosion, a firework gonna go off, some fire, something. So, and you got people doing dance routines. You got Dina Howard, everybody got dance steps, Faith Evans, everybody got dancers and shit. So the stage got to be smooth. You can't come on that motherfucker with liquor. So the only people who come on stage with liquor is at the end, which is the headliners, Puffy and Biggie and them. So they come out there popping bottles and shit. It's the end of the night. They just gotta watch the floor themselves, make sure they don't slip. It ain't endangering nobody else. So they come out popping bottles and shit, they doing their thing. So we like, man, fuck that. How the fuck they can pop bottles? So we go up there a couple times with our bottles and shit. They warned us, gave us hella warnings and shit. Don't do it. I think one time, the last time, I think one of Dina Howard, somebody dancer fucked up. Somebody, blah, fucked up on stage. After that, we was out of there. They kicked us off for bringing liquor on stage, man. So, it was a hazard. They could sue. You know what I mean? You got dancers doing dance steps. If that flow's slippery, whoever fall, they could either sue the arena or sue Al Heyman. So, yeah, they kicked us off for just being disrespectful, man. We was young. We didn't know what type of opportunity we had. We fresh dudes off the streets. Our first time seeing Puff and all them.
This is when you got cool with Biggie?
Yeah, super. They're selling weed, man. Making weed, make friends, man. I mean, selling weed, make friends, man. Smoking weed, make friends. So,
what was it like? What was Biggie like back then? Did you guys ever hang out? Anything happen? Any stories you could talk about
man,
from the tour?
Shit, man. I was the battle rapper, man. So we had these battle raps and shit in hotel rooms and lobbies and shit. What's my dude name, man? He's a comedian right now, but I had to battle this guy. And we went for a long time. We was in DC. What's my dude name, man? He's a buff. He be doing a lot of stuff on IG. What's my nigga name? But yeah.
A comedian from back then?
Yeah, comedian. He got the footage, I think. He talks about it. Not Faze. Hell, Faizon wasn't rapping back then, man. What's my dude name, man?
A rapper,
He don't rap right now in this little IG, in this comedian stuff, but he been on movies and all types of shit. He's very successful, man. Salute to him. But yeah, we was battling, man, and Biggie and them would always sick me out the battle. They knew I was just a freestyler, you know what I mean, period. So they holding on my back like I'm a pit bull and I'm battling this dude. And he tells the same story, man. We went for hella long. Back to back to back, and that's when Biggie and them, you know, start fucking with me because they knew I was a spitter. Not only did I have the weed, I could really fuck with it like how they do it. You know what I mean? So we just clicked on that type of level. Me and the Junior Mafia was hella cool. Me, Little C's and them, hella cool, man. I watched Little C's and them beat up one of their members. They kicked the nigga out the group. You know what I mean? I think he picked on one of the littlest Junior Mafia niggas. That whole Junior Mafia, they jumped the big nigga. He was the nigga that rapped like, it was the biggest nigga in Junior Mafia, the tall nigga. They all jumped that nigga. All them little niggas jumped that nigga, hit the nigga with Coca-Cola cans and shit. We on the tour bus. We on their tour bus, burning it down in front of the hotel. And I think Big just get news that Fate, that's when Fate got on the tour. So Fate just popped on the tour because allegedly, you know what I mean, Lil' Kim was, you know what I mean, and Big was staying in the same hotel room. So this is when motherfuckers hearing that Faith is coming. You know what I mean? So this is when they got to do the Little Kim scramble, get her up out of there. In the midst of that, I guess the big dude had a fight with the little dude in Junior Mafia. We all on the tour bus smoking while this shit going down in the hotel. We outside. And they just get to pounding the big dude, Little C's, all them dudes get to whooped his ass, and they told him what went down, and Big kicked him out the group, and we was in DC, so they made him catch a cab from DC back to New York. They didn't even fly the nigga or nothing. He had to catch a cab. He had to just get the fuck on, period. No tour bus or nothing. So I watched them lose a member on that tour. I watched.
What? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what happened when Faith showed up?
When Faith showed up, you know the rumors, you know what I mean? It is what it is, but after that incident, Little Kim, everybody had different hotel rooms, you know what I mean? That's when the shit got separate and everybody was staying at the same hotel room. So speaking of that, that's another reason why we got kicked off. So we over here chilling, we in a whole nother hotel building. Little C's and them burn up their room.
Burn up their room?
Burn up the carpet, smoking weed, burn up the carpet, shit catch on fire. So they blame the shit on the loonies. We ain't even in the same goddamn hotel room. So it's a lot of shit that was getting blamed on us. And then when we bought the liquor on stage, it was like the last straw. But we didn't do the other shit. We bought the liquor, yeah, that was our first. But the goddamn burning down the hotel, they had to evacuate that hotel.
Oh,
everybody had to get out. The shit was on fire. They burned the shit, burnt the room down. It wasn't us, we wasn't even there. And then there was an incident where Treach and them like whooped the undercover fucking officer with his chain. You know, Treach was had a big ass dog gate chain on his neck. They're like, somebody beat somebody up with a gate chain. They came to us, searching our fucking van, our tour, our little van and shit. That searched our whole van, pulled us out, searches and shit. Yeah, you the guys that beat the guy with the chain. We like, what the fuck? Who got some fucking gate chain on their neck? It's only one artist I know on this motherfucker. I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, we got blamed for that too. They hit us up, man, period. Like looking for the chain, the gate chain. And we like, man, we know who that is, man. And y'all know who it is, but they sent it that way to protect them. They the headliners. You know what I mean? So they gonna protect Treach and Naughty by Nature. They ain't gonna say they beat up an undercover cop with a goddamn neck chain. You know what I mean? A fucking gate chain. But we got blamed for that. So there's a lot of this bullshit getting blamed on us. But when Fake got on tour, man, She became one of my #1 weed clients. Yeah, I'm smoking. I'm in Faith's room every morning, just selling her weed. Like I seen her in her boxes and tank top, just chilling. And she had a daughter in there. You know what I mean? China. I think her daughter name is China. So yeah, like Faith was cool as fuck. Like me and Faith was cool as fuck. But me and Big got cool. Me and fucking Little C's, everybody got cool.